Hello, and welcome back to another stream. Okay, I guess I really gotta make an intro. It's just welcome back. Um, but I'm going to just keep working on this. I think I will eventually turn this into a survival world. Um, let me make sure the audio is good. Testing, testing. Okay, mic is way too loud. I don't know why. It's because I was streaming 7 days earlier and the game audio is a lot. Um, I think I'm gonna be doing the system and just whatever I have after that. Let's hope I can remember the commands. I'll just have it here. I'll make it. Should be 20 or 99 max test. 20 being like the average Minecraft thing, like 20 hunger bars, 20 health. I'll do 99. Yeah, 99, even though I've done my system with 20 every time. Hopefully that doesn't mess with me. I don't need this, actually. Okay. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, I gotta make a scoreboard first. Shoot. Okay, this one has that. Okay. I'll do 10. Each water bottle gives 10 dust. So you have to drink 10 in total. 10, is that good enough? I would say, yeah, 10. I can always change it. Okay, oh, shoot, what is it? Yeah, I need a sound effect. Please. Yes. I actually remembered it. Okay. And then I need this. It needs to be conditional. Okay. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to give you the scoreboard, dust.time, 1 every half second. Whenever you get 1, it will put this on your screen. It'll make a sound effect. Whenever you get 3, put this on your screen and then make a sound effect. Same until it goes to nothing. And then this needs to be conditional too. This will give you 10 dust. And then I need Need to replace item. Oh, actually, that needs to be last. Okay. And then it needs to set your score back to 0. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully I made the correct bottle. Well. Because I don't have any dust to begin with. Um, um. There. Well, now I have too much dust. So this is, I'm just gonna go with purified water. Aqua potions are purified water because it's something, it's not as simple as getting water from a pond or the ocean. You can't just drink ocean water, so it's this. I'm gonna make it so there's a way to boil it, and I'm gonna also make bad water. And with the bad water, I have another system, which is sickness. It's not that bad, the sickness system, but if you drink bad water enough, it'll get you sick. Okay, I need to do this, but for bad water. I'll have it right next to it. I may screw up one of these things. Yes, I did. And I screwed that up. Okay. Shoot. What did I destroy? What did I destroy? Uh, 5, 7, 7. This adds dust. What did I... That's really annoying. I'm just gonna go with it until I remember what I destroyed. And this will be... I'm pretty sure water bottle is potion data value 0. Make sure I'll give myself that. Yep, data value 0. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'm also gonna make it so bad water you take longer to drink it, so it's a little bit harder to accidentally drink it. I can't really do click detection for this. I mean, like I could, but drinking with a fishing rod seems kinda out there. It's kinda weird. Okay, well that's annoying how I put an extra space on accident. I think this should be fine. No, it's not gonna be fine. I was gonna say I could use the same scoreboard for 2 different things, but... no. I can't. No, I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna make a second scoreboard now. Also, I'm going to make the sound effect a little bit lower. I don't know, maybe it makes it more like you're not really enjoying the drink. It's kind of awful because it will get you sick whenever I make that system in this. And also, it only does 4 dust instead of 10. Okay, I think that's good. I don't need to change this. Okay. Let me make sure this one still works. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit much. Also, the sound is a little bit loud. I'll go to 50% of the sound instead of 80%. I'm probably forgetting one of these. Okay, that works. And that worked. Okay, now that I made a drinking system, I need to make the system where it, over time you lose water. Which I will make it work with the stamina system. But it's going to be a while until I get there. Now, what's a good time? I would like for this to, like, if you were standing still, how long would it take for all your water to go out? I'm gonna say a minute. So that's 99 minutes from 99 to 0. Okay, and also I'll make it so you start taking damage at 10 and below. So if you're not paying attention to your water, you'll see that you're taking damage and you know that you should drink water. Just 1 damage. And the self-destruct just means it goes through armor and potion effects. Okay, but also I need to notify the player, even if they're taking damage, they may not know it's dust, so... I could put it on main screen, but if they're in a menu like this, then it won't see it. So I'll just put it in chat. Well, only they can see it. I think that's how you spell it. And I'll make it red. And I guess if you go to 0, then you just die. So every minute that will go down. Nothing's broken. Okay. Now I need to make the way to actually get good water. And I need to just kill the player if they're below 0. I mean, if they're at 0 dust. So it gives them about 10 minutes until they just die after they start taking damage. Although, you only get damaged once. Okay, once per minute maybe is a bit low. Yeah, one heart per minute. I also need a ooh. Okay, I need to make a kill test system. So if you die to dust, your dust will reset to where you don't keep dying over and over again. That I may have to do later. I don't necessarily know how to do that. I have it in one of my other worlds, but yeah. Okay, I'll just make it so dust equals 0. I'll make it 2.5 hots. Every 5 seconds, 2.5 hots. Okay. What's the point is? Okay. How do I do this again? It's going to involve a campfire and a cauldron, and also I can merge it with the custom crafting. It's only gonna work with a regular campfire. Did I? Uh, Hopefully I should remember. Okay. It's just not showing both. That's weird. Hope that works. And I hope that works. Before you had to put into specific rotation of the campfire, and it can be 4 rotations. It's really annoying. Maybe they changed it. Um, I think I have to do this off of memory completely. Unless I go to the other world, but I don't want to do that. Okay, it doesn't say there's anything wrong with it. Okay, that actually looks like it worked. Did they actually fix the campfire glitch? That's nice. Although maybe I got lucky with rotating it in the correct rotation. Okay, now I also need to make it so the water goes down by 1. So it gives them the bottle. And then it needs to set block. Okay, that's working. Don't know why it wouldn't let me do the other thing. Okay. So now it needs to delete the glass bottle. But now it's going to be 1 down. And it should work. First try. First try. Okay, that's not going to do anything. And now it shouldn't do anything. Yep. That is working. I amaze myself sometimes. Now I need to copy this and do it for each level of the cauldron. So now it's going to be 4, 4, 2. I could probably just do slash set block cauldron. You don't have to do all that. Probably. Okay. And the reason why I'm not doing the awkward potion right now is because I'm going to make it so as soon as you get that type of bottle, it will give you another thing, another school board, and it would say boiling water in chat, so it's not instant. Okay, let me just fill it up again. That's 1 down on the water. It does not kill it. Nice. Although, you just cannot drop multiple bottles in at the same time. You just gotta do it one at a time. I'll also make probably a pouch that you can have. I had an add-on that I used one of the items for the pouch, but I guess I can do... This actually kind of looks like a water skin. Kind of does. I'll use this. It's going to be called a water skin. You can hold, I mean, you can drink up to 3 times from it. Okay. So that actually worked. I'm surprised. Now I need to... Maybe I'll just give myself a scoreboard instead of giving myself a water... I mean, one of these. So many scoreboards. So many. Water time, I guess? Oh shoot. This system was complicated, I remember, because I wanted to stack it. Basically, if you put multiple in there, it'll just add to the timer. Do I need another scoreboard for this? How many do I need? Do I seriously need 2? How many is that? Like 5 scoreboards now for this? 1, 2, 3. 3 right now, actually. Thinking. So I need to have 2 scoreboards. One that has the amount of bottles I'm cooking, and one having a timer. Okay, before I do anything, I'm gonna save these. Like, I guess if you wanted just to drop a bottle in there and get the good water instantly, you just need to change these to full, like that, and then you could just drink it. But I'm trying to make it more realistic, I guess. But it actually takes time to boil. Like, it's just gonna be, I don't know, 20 seconds until, like, for each water to boil. Water. Do I need 3 scoreboards for this? Sorry for this. Huh. Maybe I'll just leave it with this for now. I'll just copy the other system to this whenever I get to it. So this is like every hour and a half you actually need a drink. But that's just if you're standing still or just playing. Stamina is going to be using water. And I'll probably just simply put it in this system. So this is if you mine 50 blocks or walk 50 blocks. Oh yeah, and I also need to add XP to this, so I need to add 2 command blocks. I think I just need to put it here. So I need to add 2. Seems good. This ends it. So I'll... This will also be for the level. I mean for the XP, custom XP. And now I need to test it. Okay, so 44. Should go down by 2 if I keep running. Yep, it's 42. So let me do the math. 50 blocks for 2 dust, and that's times 50. What? I think you gotta travel 2,500 blocks to lose every single bit of dust. Oh, did that happen twice? 38, should be 36, yep. $34. How is my stamina not gone yet? Did I turn it off? Oh no, it's just have a lot of stamina. So let's also think about it. It's 50 blocks mined or traveled. So it was 2 dust. If you drink 1 good water bottle, then it's 10. So 5 times you need to travel or destroy 250 blocks, and then you need to drink 1 bottle of water. Is that good? Like now I'm gonna test a ton of blocks being destroyed. I guess you could use this as a vein miner, but for now it's going to... What am I getting wrong? Since it's not auto-correcting, there's something... Oh. Am I still getting something wrong? There we go. Okay, if this works first try, it's gonna be real satisfying. It failed. Seriously, it's the capital, ain't it? Capital C. No. Oh, wait. Uh, hello, viewer. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't have A minus the tag. Nice. That completely... What? That actually completely disabled the music. Huh. I hope it just doesn't mess up. I was just testing, this would act like you're mining it, me doing that. And with the system I just added, it's combined with if you mine a lot of blocks, your dust goes down. Which I think that's actually kind of slow, what I have. Where is it? Here. One. Should instantly do it. That's funny how it just completely muted every other sound because there was so much noise in one spot. Okay, if I threw this underground, my game would crash, and I would probably lose the world. Oh yeah, that drained all my stamina. Why is this stamina not? Okay, it's this one. Is that it? Nope. That worked. Max dot stamp. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, now my stamina is actually showing. That actually got destroyed. This is how I made vein miner. I mean, like, this is obviously not how it actually works. I'm just testing something. This would be insane if I had this as vein miner. Wow. Oh, it put me into the negatives on dust. If I were to... Oh, I need to... Zero and down. You'll die. Why is this off? Oh. I forgot about that. I gotta make it so if you stop drinking and then you stop, it will not bug out like that. It needs to be a quick command, so I'll put it here. Oh, I need to make it for both. Okay, that should work. I need to do the same for the second scoreboard. feel like I should make this go a little bit faster. Now it should drink faster, and it should stop drinking after I go off of it. Still feel like it's a little bit slow. I'll do 6, 8. Sounds better. And if I wanted to, I can go a little bit over, but then I can't drink anymore. Yes, I cannot drink anymore. That's good. Back to this, and it deleted my buttons. Maybe if I do it slower, I can actually see it destroy. Not really. And that got rid of about 10 dust. I guess maybe I'll make this a satisfying episode. Now I'm going to make a magnet. Why not? It's going to be magnetic star. That's what I usually call it. I could just call it a magnet. Magnet just seems better. I could also do the red and white. And it's gray. That's good. And that you probably wouldn't. I mean, it's just magnet. I wish I could make decisions easier. Why do I do this? Okay, and then I'll put the magnet. I'll put it right here. Why not? kinda dumb how I'm putting it twice, but I just want to make sure it's not trying to activate as every item or is trying to go to the nearest person instead of the nearest person that actually has the magnet in their hand. Okay. Then I'm also going to make it so you don't have to hold it, but if you have it if you have it on your top row here, which would be kind of like your accessory slots. If you know Terraria, you have accessory slots, and you just put the stuff there that you want to actually have working, and I'll do that here. It only works if you're crouching, so it's not really annoying. And also to make it worth holding your hand, it's going to be less if you're doing it with your inventory. Okay, and then this should work. I'll just test it with one item. Nope. Maybe I can't have true on it. True is it can't go through blocks. Yeah, that's why. Oh, it doesn't look like it can go through blocks anyways. It's just satisfying. Look at that. Hmm. Such as 15 and crouching is 10. So if I have these on the ground and I crouch, come towards me. It's not too slow, not too fast. And now, okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit slow. Maybe I can see it this time. Now I hold this. Command box is so fun. I'll double it. I don't really need it on me, so I'll just keep one in my bag. And all that was just to test the dust system, which, if I mined that whole entire big cube, and it only took, let's say, I actually haven't looked, 72, it only took 12 dust for me. That's pretty good. I mean, like, it's a bit much. Like, if I were to mine that whole entire thing, that would be, I feel like it'd be 30 dust or something. Also, why is it not showing my XP? Shoot, what is it? XP, LV.XP. There we go. And my level is not showing either. Anything else? Everything else is showing up. Okay. Now that I've done that, I mean, I would like to see how much XP I get now. Let me just go to 0. So if I were to mine this whole entire big cube, how much XP would I get? Six. How much cobble do I actually have here? Nine. I have 700 and about 40 cobble. And that should have... $14 times, so I should have more XP than that. Yeah, I should have more XP than that. Maybe they're combining too fast. I don't know. Oh yeah, I never went back to the dash. Although Minecraft did kind of screw up the wind charge and the command blocks. It's just weird. Oh, this was never back on. Okay. What else do I need to do? The sniper wasn't working. I mean, it was, but it kept duplicating. Yep. I don't know why that happens. I gotta figure out why. Gun, sniper 1. Gun, pistol 1. Did I mess up something here? That's fine, so this should be fine if, why does it double? It's because I got... Do I still have to tag? No. It's the exact same. Oh, no, that's not. I have this here. That's why it was screwing up. This is a left-click detection system. This was actually, I think, in the first or second episode I did this. Although, I did change it a lot, so maybe I'll go back over it real quick. Now, this should be working. It should not double. Looks like it's working. Yep. Nice. Okay, so the system is, it's going to start out with something like this. You need to make a scoreboard for delay with this. This is the item that you want to be left clickable. Data value of the item. Be in your main hand. Quantity 1. If you have more than 1 in your hand, it will delete more. I mean, like, it will replace your item with a fishing rod. But if you have more than 1, it won't work, because if it did work, then it would clear everything except for 1. It's just, you just gotta only have 1. And then it gives you a tag, and with that tag it adds click to you. And then everybody that has a tag click will be, the main hand will be swapped out with a fishing rod with a data value of 500. Okay, this is a system that's a little bit lighter, but it's still on this command. After the click is removed, which will be over here, I'll get to that, but it'll be removed if you're not holding the fishing rod anymore. It will load the structure of the item that you previously had. Like if I wanted to hover over this, switch to a fishing rod, and then it'll give it back to me. So you gotta make a structure of it, which for me is GS1, Gun Sniper 1, which is this one. And then after that, it will clear your tag for that specific item. Okay. And now on to this. This is a little bit much. If you don't want to hear the fishing rod sound whenever you click it, you have this. This doesn't matter right here. You don't have to have that. Like you can just have this. Why did I think that works? Yes. Okay, it still works. You just need this. Okay, that takes the sound out. I'll go with this. Whenever you have a tag click. Okay, well, I kind of forgot what I did here, so just copying it would be the best idea. I shouldn't really explain it. This will, after you get off the item, it will quickly put paper in every slot apart from this slot. So whenever the structure loads the item back onto you, it will load into that specific slot. And you need to do this for each hotbar slot. So this is out of order, but it's 0 to 8. I mean 0 to 7, because you don't need a 7th one. All these are the same except for this one number. And whenever you got to, well, this is a 5, but it's, whenever you get to 7, which is this slot, you don't really need a piece of paper in this slot. It will clear the fishing rod from the inventory, and then it will remove click. And after it removes that click, it will load this structure and remove that tag. But also these things, I'm not really telling you if it's conditional or not, but you should be able to tell. Like this, the last one is conditional. Yeah. Activates as everybody that's tagged click. If there is a fishing hook in front of you, which is after you use the fishing rod, it will tag you use. And then this is for a thing. If you use the fishing rod and the tag is not cleared from you, this will automatically clear it. It's a safety hazard. I mean, no, it's not a safety hazard. A safe fall, I don't know. Make sure it works still. And then it kills the hook. And this one is if somebody is just using a regular fishing rod and they don't have the tag click, it will add not click, so I can still use a default fishing rod. But if I want to use this, it'll use this instead. Okay, this is use reset. If you get tagged use and you don't, and the command doesn't work, this will remove tag after like, I don't know, half a second. And this is the item delay. I mean, just delay. If you don't have this, trying to switch between items will break. Like, it works pretty well from what I did. I've never seen anybody else use a click detection system like this. I'm pretty sure I'm actually the first. I mean, for this specific way of doing it. I've seen click detections before, but it's weird. It's like you gotta have either an armor stand or a bat in your face that has a totem. It's unreliable. This is actually pretty reliable. Like, I have a sniper here if I want to shoot it. It has a delay to it. It says loaded on the top left. Shoot again. Also, don't pay attention to if worked. That just is telling me if it actually died or not. If it didn't, well, I mean, you really don't need to worry about that. And also, if you want to see how the sniper works, you gotta go back into one of my other videos. I should probably title it what I made in the stream, like pistol, sniper, and description maybe. I might do that. Okay, but I've done the dust system. I added the dust to the stamina. I added XP to the stamina. Oh, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I didn't finish it out last time, but last time I ended it off on awful. Like, I didn't get this fall damage system to work, but I finally did offline. Like, it was so annoying. I also got to, if I have a defense, it will reduce the fall damage. This system, I'm probably not going to use this, but it would be fun if I could fully change every single health of mob or damage of mob. But this is, okay, the damage, this is hard to explain, this is really complicated, but I'll take 19 damage there. I'll take 3. Let me put it up. Right now, I would negate 5 damage. I also made it so it works in water, but the it's better to have more water because there's a chance you'll still die. I'll just use this. So if I land into 1 block water, I took 23 damage. If I land in this, it may still be the same, but there's a chance in this one that I'll take like 200 damage. So it's not worth it to do that. Like, it's not a guaranteed chance, but there's a chance that, yep, I would have died. I would have absolutely died right there. This number would be the damage. But yeah, I finally got that to work. I'll show it off real quick, even though I wouldn't suggest copying this because this system, it needs a lot more work to it. It's just something cool. If I can get everything to work with this would be amazing. Like, I could modify basically any mob for its health, for its damage. Projectiles are a little bit hard to do for damage and stuff, but I don't even know if I should get into that. That's kind of pointless. Maybe after I get a good enough system going for that for everything, if I continue with that, then I'll show how I did it. I didn't really change any lucky blocks since last time. I guess I could continue with that. I don't know if I did this, but I was testing sounds. That's ought to be loud. I guess I can continue with lucky blocks. No, I can actually... I'll work on the skill tree. I haven't done this in a while. Menu. Okay. Effects skills. How did I do this? I think I probably just need to copy this. And I'll have like strength, resistance, fire resistance, water breathing. I may not do water breathing, fire resistance because I'll have like set bonuses for armor. If you have a full set of netherite armor, you would have fire resistance. I feel like that's even for how far away netherite is. I'll do resistance to start with. Okay. Still, I'm not very good at spelling. Although, if I make it too long... I could just do DEF for defense. Okay. And skill points, it will be compared to leveling up the armor and stuff, like to use stone tools, iron tools, this is going to be a lot more expensive. Because this negates 20% damage, each one of these. So I'm going to do 20 skill points per this. You can only buy 2 of these. Okay, so I need 20 and above. This will level up. Shoot, I can't have the defense here either. I could do defense S, being skill. Yeah, defense dot S for skill. Adds 1 to that. Why do I have 2 of these? Oh yeah. This one is if you don't have enough points, it'll make a noise, a different noise, and it'll kick you out of the menu. 20 and need to remove 20. And this should give you a scoreboard of defense 1 for 20 skill points. 29 right now. I need to make the other scoreboard. Okay, and I also need to make the place that the effects actually work at. I'll do it right here. This place is a mess. I mean, it's nothing compared to some of the command block places I've had in the past, but still, it's pretty bad. Okay, and it's going to affect everybody with the score of df.s equals 1. so it doesn't flash on the left side of the screen, I have it set to like 16 seconds. 17, I guess. 0 being 1 and true, so you don't see the particle effects. So I could do that. And there's going to be multiple levels. Okay. Auto, I'm going to make it so you can only buy 2 levels, but if you have a full set of armor on, I may not do that anymore. I usually have it so a full set of armor, some kind of armor, would give you an extra resistance, but I may just do that with mob heads. I also have it so mob heads give us certain effects, like every single mob head gives you 1 more resistance, because you can't put protection on it, so it gives no resistance to begin with. So resistance 1, instead of a helmet if you want to have a mob head on. This is defense, and I also gotta make it so you cannot shoot. I'm gonna have to have that for all of the I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make it so you can't buy more than 2. And if I put this, I'm gonna have to make it so like having a mob head on, it would increase it by 1. So if you had a mob head on and you tried to buy this when you only bought this once, it would act like you bought it twice, so having a mob head on would not work. For now I'm just gonna have it like this. Like this. Defense 1 under. Oh, but this makes it to where... How do I do this? I think I had to change this somehow. Like, I can't do this all in NPC. I gotta actually have a set of command blocks. Because if I buy this, and it increases my defense by 1, then I can't have it here because it would be 1 extra. So it would not use my skill points. Well, I just could have... I have an idea. Although it won't tell the player, it will not tell the player that you max. Okay, on this. This is hurting my head. I already did this before. How did I do it? I'm just thinking, whenever you put on a mob head, it will increase your skull by 1. Whenever you take a mob head off, it will decrease your skull by 1. And that kind of contradicts with this. Like if you have it on, you'll see that you have resistance 2, so you can't buy more. But then I was going to do this instead. If you have resistance 4 and up, okay, right now I'm just gonna not worry about mob heads at all. So 3 and up will add 20 skill points to you if you have more than 3 on the defense. This will okay, I need command book. What should be just gray, I guess. Maxed defense. And then conditional. And that should work. I need to save this. I think that should work. We go in. I'm going to enable this system again. It kills the NPCs if I get stuck in a menu, an unlimited menu. Okay, I'll do that here. Oh. Why did I take damage? Oh, I think I'm out of dust. I need to disable that system for now. Or I can... to make it so only everybody that is not creative, the dust will go down for them. My dust is 60. 29 points. Effect level. Defense 20. Okay, sounded like it worked. I don't have it, and now I have resistance 1. Okay, so far this is working perfectly. First try. Now I need to add more skill points. I add 40. I can buy it again. I can, okay, the problem is max defense, it will run out and then it'll go back to 2. I need to figure the system out for the mob heads combined with this. I can constantly buy that, but it says max defense in the chat. So it is working, but this is bothering me. I just need to make it so you can whale mob head, which will add 1 defense to you, and be able to buy 1 defense if you've only bought 1 before, and it won't think you bought 2 because you have a mob head on, if that makes any sense. I did do this in one of my worlds, but I forget how I did it. I'll just move on to the other things. Okay, I want to do speed, but I also want to have speed connected to stamina. So if you have a lot of blocks traveled or something, it would give you more speed. Basically, you working out, and then you get fast over time. Kind of like a speed simulator, but the max really likes 5 speed. I'll do that right now, actually. My ADHD telling me to. Oh. That was telling me that I was about to kill the NPCs. It's like a dead man switch. If I don't press this button, every 3 minutes it would kill the NPCs, so I wouldn't be locked in a menu. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, speed. I guess I'll put it onto this. So I need to add another one. Should have done that. I had a system before, but pretty sure this is better than what I had before. Okay, so every 50 blocks, although this is including, shoot. This is including mining blocks. I kinda don't want that. I want speed just to be if you've been running or moving a lot, your speed would increase. I used to call it athleticism, but that's a lot more to type in. So I'm just going to put it as speed this time. Uh, huh. I guess I can put in this, but this is activating every block you move, which kind of makes it more and more laggy if I add more and more blocks to this. Well, I see no other choice. If I were to just mine blocks or kill mobs and they would drop items, eventually this would go up, and that's what I don't want. I just want it to be moving. So I'm gonna add it to this. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, that seems good. I don't know, maybe I should... Oh, that's actually just exactly the same. Okay. I think that should be working, but now I need to take it out of this. It's really dangerous, me just trying to copy autos and then placing them back. I could delete one on accident, and then that would screw up a lot of stuff. XP minus. Okay, I'll have the speed on my right side. Oh, I'm in the air, that's why. Okay, why? Now it's working? Okay. And this is going to increase over time. I want... Yeah, that music is really loud. Hopefully that's not too bad, but... I had certain milestones for this, but I've forgotten. Why is it... shouldn't increase while you're in the air. Okay, I'll have it. I should probably restart that system. I'll have it right here. Okay, so I want this to be not really easy to get speed 5 in the first few hours. I want it to be a very long-term goal. So, travel 2,000 blocks. 2,000 blocks, and then I want it to be increasing by 2,000. So that's 6,000. This will affect you with speed. Every 5 seconds, so it's not constantly activating. That's speed 1. Okay, so that was 4,000 I added. That would be 6,000. 6,000 to that will be speed 2. $20,000. The speed 3. I mean 12,000 to 20 would be speed 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed 4 will be at 30,000 blocks traveled. It seems like a lot, which it is, but you shouldn't just be able to get to this overnight. That is a good amount, and I'm gonna go to speed 5. This is speed 5. 30,000 blocks and above would be speed 5. And now I'm also gonna make it so if you don't exercise, your number will go down. This will happen every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, you'll lose 1 block traveled for this. If you're speed 1 or below. And if you're speed 2, I mean... This is no speed at all. This is speed 1. You'll be losing this much. Should I just increase it by 1 every time? I'll be losing 5 per per 30 seconds, which is a whole lot. Like, it's pretty hard to keep up speed 5 if you're losing 5 per second. What did I just punch? Weird. I probably should have deleted that third one. It's fine. To 12,000. That is maybe a bit too harsh. I may need to level it out, like actually tweak it. 12 to 20. And up, we'll be losing 6 per 30 seconds. That is really harsh, I think. Okay, maybe 2,000 actually is pretty easy to get to. Auto using stamina and trying to get there. Okay, I'm at 310 right now. This should activate. Eventually. Okay, there we go. Every 30 seconds you would lose 1 speed, which is nothing at all to begin with. Like, who cares if you lose 1 speed every 30 seconds? But whenever you get farther into speed, okay, I'll speed it up. Okay, and whenever I get to 2,000, it should be giving me speed 1. Okay, maybe I should have put it closer. That's fine. Almost anyways. And speed 1. There we go. Oh, now I'm out of stamina. Shoot, what was it? Okay. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to no speed on no stamina. And also no stam. So you won't get speed when you have no stamina. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I had it off. I did not realize the resistance is constantly activating. 5 seconds. Okay. Also, I should be losing 2 every 30 seconds now. So it's a little bit harder to keep up to speed. So you're not always at a high speed. So I'm waiting for that. 37, it should go to 35. Eventually. There we go. Goes to 35 now. Okay, I'm at speed 1. I'll get very close to speed 2. Also, this will make you use more stamina, being faster. Although, it can only test. Okay, it should go to speed 2. Yep, there we go. And now I should lose 3 every 30 seconds. There we go. Went from 17 to 14. So it's harder to keep up. But it's still kind of easy to keep up. But if you're going AFK, you will lose a lot of your speed. You'll get slow and lazy. Okay, and that's speed 2. What's the next one? 12,000? I'll just go to 12,000. This will give me speed 3. Yep, speed 3. But now it should take 4 away. And that's the last time I'm doing a, you get the point. It should go to 38, right? 42 to 38. Because minus 4. Yep. Okay. I'd say that's pretty good. I don't know how easy it is to get to 12,000. But it gets harder and harder because it keeps going down. And the number keeps going up. I mean, like, for the next goal, you have to get to 20,000. So it's 8,000 blocks from now. It's kind of addicting, just seeing that number goes up. And it stops, and I have no speed. Now that I'm out of stamina. And it does not go up until I get my stamina back. And I only get my stamina back, well, very slowly. Or if I'm also sitting on a bed, it goes up faster. going up again. I don't know if, I guess if you don't want speed 5, which just would be speed 5. There we go. It may be hard to control, although it's kind of hard to stay here at speed 5. I lose 6 every 30 seconds. So you would have to run at least 6 blocks every 30 seconds or you'll lose a little bit of speed. Which is, it's still, even though this is the max, you could still keep this up really easily if you actually wanted to keep speed. And that's 5, is that 1 point every 5 seconds? You lose basically 1 point every 5 seconds, or 6 points every 30 seconds. Maybe I should do more. Seven for the last one. Actually, I'll do 8. And then 6. So it goes from 4 to 6 to 8 for the last two, like adding 2. Because, like, I kind of don't want players to, I don't want to see players at max, because that would mean it's either too easy or something. So, I want speed 5 to be something challenging to get to. Right now, it would be still easy to keep up. The more speed you have, the more speed you're gonna get. But if I sat here for, how long would it take me? I'm 2,400 above. $400 divided by 8. Is that 2 hours and a half? I would have to sit here for that number to go down. I don't know if I did the math correctly. 2 hours and a half for me to lose speed 5 and go back to speed 4. I don't know. I think I've actually done a good amount this time. I did dust, I did more with the stamina. I made it so you could actually get dust. I'll make it so you can craft it too. Although, like I said, I'll change this whenever I get the other score. Okay, this is custom crafting. It's in one of my videos. Oh, did I never finish this? It's supposed to be a totem that you can craft. I'll make the water here. I'm stupid. I don't know how to spell that. I'll make it a campfire. You need a potion. That potion zero, which is water bottle, and also you need. I do not know how to spell cauldron. I just need to put this in a structure. This will, okay, this doesn't even work. I remember that. Or did it? I don't know. I would have changed it. No, 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 no. Ooh, almost drank it. Let's see. I need fire, cauldron, save. So now if I put my, oh, I don't have that there. This will activate the custom crafting. I need a water bottle, not that. I get a water bottle and a campfire. And it gives me that. And it gives me back the fire and cauldron. It doesn't take a whole entire cauldron and a fire to give you one bottle. It gives them back. So that's another way of getting water if you don't want to place down the blocks, because if you place down a campfire and break it, it'll give you charcoal unless you have silk touch. So this is another way of doing it. If I can click. There we go. Water again. That can only go up until... Oh. Oh, my water went into the negatives because I was running so much. Actually, let me just make a ton of... It's satisfying just to see this. See my work actually work. And if I want to make it easier, I could do that. Put water there. Okay, well that did not work out. Fill that. And now it should just go to here. It's completely pointless because I could just get that from there. I just wanted to craft and see. Hear the sound. Now this is a bit much to drink. Maybe I'll do 15. Watch the water go down. That is kind of fast. Also, how much XP do I get? XP, that may be a bit much. Also, what I'm doing to get my stamina back is, it's just so I can test more things easier. It's a cheat. Gives me my stamina back and health. Okay, well I do have speed 5. So I am using a lot of water that way. Okay, well, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 20 minutes, that's not bad. anything else I want to do. I think I'm good for now. I'll get some things prepared for the next time, I guess. And I'm gonna end the stream off here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you really did, maybe consider liking the stream or subscribing to my channel. Be a much appreciated thing. And I hope to see you next stream. Goodbye.